right, Mark and Tyler have been working away and have almost all of the floor joists in. And you can see how they did it. They used the hangers and screws, so they're in there good. And right now he's used his little angle copier square over there to get that angle over there to run them in the 45 area there. So it's really solid. It's looking great. Beautiful flowers. Yeah, so you can see how great it looks. Excellent. Tyler, anything you want to add to the video? Getting ready for the decking?
Yeah, we'll be getting the decking on the next couple days, and then I got to get the headers up on there, get all that bracing off, and put the rafters on there so the poles don't get crazy on me, you know, with the rain and the heat and the drying.
Yeah.
I got a lot of extra bracing on them, but still.
Yeah, they could warp.
Yeah. So, hopefully I get the roof on this week.
Wow. That's aggressive.
Well, I mean, cut the rafters, get the sheeting on, and put the underlayment on and drip edge. I'm not going to shingle it and everything, but I'll get it weathered in.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't matter if it rains, I can still work.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're going to have to transfer the weight over to do your...
Yep. I got to find... My height is going to be found on the far side where it's cut out of the siding, way over on the end.
Yeah.
And then I got to run the string line around it level over to this side and make sure it's going to work over here for the weight transfer. And then I'll cut all the poles off, mount the headers, get them here. And that's probably I'll put 2 or 3 rafters in the middle, the hip on both ends, and then do this before I do all that, because this has been there for a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's got to be taken care of pretty soon. The footings got a little bit wet over the last couple days. That's the first time they've really gotten wet, these inner ones. Well, it's screwed on here, but inside here the ground's wet.
Yeah.
And you know, they're only dug in like a foot deep on a deck block, so I don't want them sinking, because then I got to pump shit back up. And
yeah. So get it transferred.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to be that bad. I set myself up for success with that hole between the header and the floor joist. So my new joist will run right through that hole and sit on my header, as long as my header is higher than that header.
Yeah.
And then I'll cut my joists on a table saw to be the right width. Like maybe they'll be 2 by 9 1/4, maybe they'll be 2 by 7 3/4. I don't know until I'm there.
To run them out.
To run them up the house out
Yeah.
under the header, crisscross underneath them.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really stronger than it ever was right there.
Oh yeah, because you had double support there.
They had little tails from the header out to this front of the floor joist right there. They had little rafter tails cut, right like you cut a regular rafter on there and use it as a ledger, and it supported that with little tails that were like 3 feet long with a bird's mouth. Yeah, that's how they did it. Because when I was pushing that up, all them tails were nailed, and I was lifting, I could see the dormant column getting space above and below it, like I was pulling it up with me. So I took the Sawzall up in that tail and cut them nails, and it just went boom, and like pulled back down, and I was free. I didn't realize they were nailed in like that.
Yeah. Huh. Well, great job, Tyler. We're going to check back with you in a couple days.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.